combo time for Satellar Knights post Duelist Next. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna show the test hands that I've kind of put together, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Let's get to 1,000 subs, guys. We're almost there. If you don't know, your boy is about to attend his first ever regionals. I don't know what took so long. I guess I was busy with life. I'm sorry that I couldn't satisfy your need for promoting Satellar Knights, but I have a group in Discord. I don't know if you guys haven't been there yet, and that group is like Satellar Knight oriented. I had a few guys join the regionals, and they told me like what they're faced against, what the biggest problem is. So I kind of changed up the deck list a little bit, messed around with a few cards from the, I took out the Matmech engine, believe it or not. I'm not too sold on it right now because it's kind of a brick. It runs one circular. That's not really a brick, but the other 3 cards are, including the trap card. Another change that I did is I had to put Sheraton back. It's like a love-hate relationship with that guy. You hate seeing him in your opening hand, but it's kind of a mandatory thing to be in the deck because it's an extra body. I've added some few cards to cat other cards. I will post the updated profile once before the regionals, which is in September 30th. And if you are at regionals, please come forward and see me. I would love to meet you guys. So let's jump into this little test hands that I got going on. And if you see new cards here, I'll explain to you what they do. So hopefully I don't break. So we're gonna go ahead and open up with Constellar Caduceus. Our second card will be the new edition of Crossout Designator, a triple tactics talent, Pot of Prosperity, and we need a monster. We did not get a monster, but that's okay. So typically what I would do here is I would scoop. No, I'm kidding. What I would do here now in this scenario is I need another opener. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate Pot of Prosperity, and I'm gonna banish 6 cards because I really need that 1 card starter. So I'm gonna banish, depending on the situation, so Paguska will be one. Let's do Zeus because I have an extra copy. I have a Diamond, I have an extra copy. So what it did is like, did I go for 3? No, because I don't wanna risk it. 4, 5, and 1 more. Let's go Aratama Knight. So you banish 6. And I feel pretty confident playing it because I have a crossout designator. So let's say they try to Ash, I'll go crossout. That's where that comes in handy. So now you're hoping for an opener. I'm hoping for this new edition, and let's see if I pull it. Sakitama is a great start, so that can get my combos going. The Neb, you got another Caduceus, and Aratama. Okay, so Aratama is your 1 card starter now instead of Summoner Monk. And let's say that they try to activate Ash. At this point, you go triple tactics, discard a card. So then now they're -2 to start the game. So normal Aratama will get you into a Sakitama. So Sakitama and Aratama, 2 monsters on the field already. You're feeling good. Not the best opener, keep in mind, but you sometimes have to deal with what you got. Okay, so you go Constellar Caduceus. You're gonna detach. You're gonna banish. I gotta think what I want to banish here. If I banish Caduceus, that does me no good. If I banish her, okay, so let's banish the Neb to get me a copy of Lirin. Okay, you're gonna activate Constellar Teller Knights. You're gonna special Lirin, activating its effect, getting you a copy of Skybridge. You're gonna special out Caduceus, getting you a copy of where is it? Constellar Teller Knights. Okay, so now you have both of your key spells in hand. From here you go Skybridge. You're gonna attack this guy out. Do I have any tellers in grave? I don't think I do. Okay, but I will now. You're gonna go into your Unukalai. Unukalai will dump your copy of Alteran. Okay, so now you go Unukalai and Caduceus into your copy again. Alteran will trigger coming out into the field, and this one will get you a copy of Skybridge back into your hand. And from here you can go your standard route. What I usually like to do is I like to go into Diamond, which is a great starter, and then I would like to go into Teller Knight Talamaias, and then attaching Deltaros as a material at the end phase. So doesn't seem like much, but this is like, again, I'm glad this is the board that you should be going for if you are going blind first. Obviously, if you know your matchup and you know that it's a monster base heavy that activate their effects on the field, you want to swap this one out for a Dark Teller Knight Battleness. It all depends on your matchup, but this way there's more interaction. You got your Floodgate and Satellar Knight Constellar Diamond, which shuts down a lot of decks, believe it or not. You got your Tellarknight Ptolemaeus, which is during your opponent's turn, at any point you detach 3. You special out Pleiades, which is an interruption in itself, and then Alteran will trigger, coming down to the board and popping up to 2 cards on the field target. So that's the board that was presented to you by 1 copy of Aratama. The reason for that card, and I think it's better than Summoner Monk, is like I said, Summoner Monk is as great as it is. It's very situational. You don't want that to be your normal summon and discard of a spell and then negation. It's kind of, it's really tough, especially because this deck struggles already as being a rogue deck. The reason why I actually got the idea of Aratama was because of this guy that I was playing against. Ray, if you're watching this video, thank you for the feedback. You know, he's playing Exo Sisters, so it was a fun matchup. And he said, you know what, hey, how come you don't run Aratamas? It's your essential 1-card starter. And thought about it, and our decks are very similar. And I'm like, you know what, let me give it a try. So for now, I'm liking Aratama. Let's go ahead and start this hand out again. Let's go 1, 2, okay, this is looking very similar. Infinite Impermanence, another Caduceus, and Skybridge. You can go Constellar Caduceus, you can activate his effect. It's not unplayable, but it's like the worst one. So this one, believe it or not, this one I'd actually go Baguska and pass. I think that's the best case. And I'm glad that this comes out because you're not always going to open up perfectly. You're going to activate this. You're going to special out him. Unfortunate. Let's say we don't go for Baguska. We go into him. Let's play this out, okay? You detach. Banish. Add. And you're stuck. No, you're not really stuck. Let's see here. Let's go Skybridge. Tag. Man, it comes up, but I'm glad we're playing this out right now. Vega brings out this guy. I'll dump Alteran. Altea goes to the grave. Still got 2 bodies, but at least set. Yeah, you're gonna end up going Baguska. I think just Baguska pass would have been fine at this point because you can go here, recycle this too for the follow-up, or just put up a Floodgate if you're feeling like a boss. You can go here. And then set Skybridge down for protection. So, not ideal. I feel it's kind of naked just leaving Diamond on the board, but this is like the worst case scenario. That was like a complete brick, but you're still able to make something out of nothing. So and that happens, you know, to edit this video and be like, yeah, I never draw bricks is simply not true. Everybody draws bricks. I've even seen Cash draw bricks, you know, but they're usually because they have like 6 dark holes in their hands and they just can't do anything with that. Okay, so let's hope for a better hand here. Prosperity, Caduceus, Book of Moon, Cross Out Designator, and the triple. Wow, this hand. Okay, so what I would do is I would normal Caduceus, and I would get a copy of Constellar Tellarknights. I know you don't like wasting your normal summon, but I don't want to see another Constellar Tellarknights in hand. Okay, you go Power of Prosperity, you banish 6 from your deck, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hindsight is easy, right? You should have held on. Okay, because you can go Fenrir. But anyway, we're not going to go backwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate Constellar Tellarknights, specialing out Liren, getting you the copy of Skybridge back to your hand. You go here, into this. You detach Caduceus. Banishing the Nep to add you a copy of Altair. Let's go this route. I'm showing you guys different routes now. Then you're gonna go Skybridge. You're gonna attack this guy out. You're gonna go for Vega. Vega into Altair, into Liren. Okay, so we made something happen. You go 2 here into this. This comes back to your hand. Then you special summon it. Nice. Okay. Alright, so we made it happen. And then you go 2 here. You go into your standard board of... let's go the dark route. No, you can't go the dark route. Let's go here. And then... here. Voila! Board achieved. Jesus, that was not fun. And you got your cross out, you got your sky bridge, and you got your Book of Moon down. So Book of Moon is actually a good going first or second card. Sky bridge is a great interruption because you can go into Altair and then just pop 1 card. And then cross out designator is always good because you are running Imperm, you are running it protects you against Nib, which I run in this deck now. Yeah, so again, not bad, but let's see if we can open up a little bit better. Maybe I have to do like a good old-fashioned power shuffle. Sakitama, yes. Lirin, yes. Unukalai, yes. Tallarknights and Aratama. Okay, so you got your Aratama. That's a 1-card combo, but you don't want to waste it this time. That's more of a follow-up. You're gonna go Unukalai and then chain Lirin. That'll get you your copy of Altarian Engrave. Gotta stop bumping that. After Altarian's Engrave, and you get your copy of Skybridge in hand, because that's what you're going for. Next, you go into your rank 4 plus rank 2. I wish. You go here. This will come out. This, you go detach. Banish Sheraton. Get out of here, Sheraton. I love you, but I don't want to see you. Oh, that was going to be the next card. You special him out. You add the card to your hand of Constellar Tallarknights. Okay? Now, where's my Skybridge? You go Skybridge to tag this guy out. Where do I want to go for Skybridge? The Neb. The Neb will get you a copy of... let's go for... another Lirin? Because I want to keep Altair in the grave, and I'll show you why. You go Constellar Tallarknights, you're going to special out Unukalai, and then you're going to normal summon Sakitama. That's, you know, Sakitama's in hand. You don't want to just let it sit there. You go 5 here. This guy, you recycle. Look at that, your hand isn't back in full swing again for the follow-up. Then you rank up yet again. Material number 6, and then you activate Constellar Tallarknight to level modulate into... oh shit, that's if you're playing against Dark World. But you're not. Can you imagine? Dark World cannot play under that. You go under Ptolemaeus, you detach the 7, you skip your opponent's turn. Voila, skip turn achieved. Next turn, you go draw. What the shiza? Okay, you activate Skybridge, you attack this guy out. You bring out Altair. I should have added Altair to hand, because then that would Vega, but let's see if we can still do it. Okay. Altair reborn into the Neb. Oh yeah, I can still do it. The Neb gets you Vega. Come on, I need to OTK. You normal Vega activate Lirin trigger from hand. You can go double Lirin here, right? Because one from Vega and one from its own effect. You got 5 monsters on board. You haven't even activated. Oh yeah, I haven't even activated Constellar Tallarknights yet. Okay, all right. Let's see if we can OTK here. I think we can, guys. You go 2. Let's go Battle Miss. You go 2. Ooh, I'm about to end the video on the best hand possible, and then trigger, get you Skybridge and M7 back in the grave. I mean, back in the deck. And then Alteran comes out as well. You go 2. What do I want to go for? I wasn't supposed to go for this guy. It's supposed to be another Caduceus. Go another Caduceus. Where are we at? Are we there? Still can't achieve game, huh? Oh, wait, no, I can. Activate Constellar Tellarknights. You bring out Ptolemy. Can you guys see all this? This should be game, okay? This should be game. Okay, this felt better. There you go. Achieved OTK. Whew. It's not easy to do with this deck, but then afterwards you can either go Zeus on top of any of these guys, you can go Diamond, and then with Dark Teller, and you can make Ptolemaeus. It's like all sort of interactions here, guys. So I'm glad I opened this way. I've got to look back at this video, see what my opening hand was so I can duplicate this, because the deck really does struggle with an OTK. But yeah, so that was the video. I'll do an updated deck profile before the regionals. I'm hoping that this deck performs well at the regionals. Expectations are not really high, but I'm always shooting for the stars. That was a nice pun. I did not intend to do that, but I'm glad that it happened. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this type of content. Let me know down in the comments below what type of spice do you think I should implement in this deck. If you guys are liking the new deck list, if you're missing the Mad Max, I'm sorry, I do too, but they're too much of a brick to add into the deck. Until then, excuse this bad hair, and I will see you guys in a different video. I'm out.